What's up, guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best camera for sports photography in 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started with number 5, Canon EOS R3 Mark III. DSLRs have been leapfrogged by mirrorless cameras in virtually every way, but the Canon EOS R3 Mark III hybridizes the best of both technologies to remain a formidable sports camera. Its battery life is unrivaled, and it just shoots and shoots and shoots. I've never actually managed to kill a battery in a single session. And the optical viewfinder, still preferred by many old-school photographers, is present and correct. Tried and tested tech is complemented by cutting-edge HEF files and HDR PQ support, dual 𝐶FX cards, 12-bit internal 4K RAW, not to mention the brilliant smart controller, which, to me, makes joysticks feel positively archaic, and the fantastic deep learning AF system. Not to mention the EF mount that offers one of the richest lens selections on the market. Let's switch to the number 4, Sony A9 II. When I first tested the Sony A9 in 2019, it was cutting edge. But while a lot has changed in the past 4 years, this is still a very capable camera for sports photography, especially if you want to keep your shooting setup as small as possible. Like the A1, and unlike its rivals from Canon and Nikon, the A9 II eschews the pro DSLR form factor. You can, of course, achieve the same effect by adding a vertical battery grip, but for me it's really valuable to have a standard mirrorless camera shape and size for staying light and nimble. I love the lightning-fast 20 FPS continuous shooting speed and Sony's great autofocus too, with 24. 2MP resolution that keeps my file sizes as svelte as my kit bag. We are going to number 3, Sony A1. The Sony A1 rewrote the rules for sports cameras and cameras in general. Not only does it boast an enormous 1MP resolution, it makes use of pixel shift technology to crank out 200MP stills. But it also packs 8K 30p video and 30fps continuous shooting to make it an absolute juggernaut for sports shooting. There are a couple of provisos, though. In my experience, the burst shooting sometimes topped out at 1520 fps. The lack of articulating screen makes videography less practical, and Sony's in-body image stabilization still trails its rivals in real-world use. That said, the autofocus is absolutely stellar, and the resolution alone makes this unbeatable if image quality is absolutely paramount. Let's talk about number 2, Canon EOS R3. The Canon EOS R3 is the manufacturer's de facto flagship camera, offering 6K RAW video, 30 FPS continuous shooting RAW and JPEG, and remarkable eye control AF, which enables you to move focus points simply by looking at your subject. And yes, it really does work, even as someone who wears glasses. On top of that, I love the benefits of Canon's industry-leading autofocus performance, industry-best 8 stops of compensation, lens-dependent, thanks to its in-body image stabilization system, and one of my personal favorite things is that the R3 is the only mirrorless flagship with a fully articulating touchscreen, which is important for taking full advantage of the video capabilities, in this case, 6K RAW. The flip side to these advanced features is that it only has a 1MP sensor, though some pros I've spoken to feel that this is actually a benefit, since workflow speed can be more important than resolution. It also splits memory duties between a 𝐶FX and an SD card, as opposed to twin 𝐶FX, which means only one slot will achieve full firepower. We are presenting number 1 of our list, Nikon Z9. As an all-round professional tool, the Nikon Z9 is the best sports camera I've ever used. Let's start with speed. I was blown away by the face-melting 120 fps burst shooting and its buffer that can record a nominal 1,000 images per burst, with Nikon claiming as many as 5,000 when used with a high-spec 𝐶FX card. That's only with 11MP JPEGs, but if you want full-fat 45. 7MP images you can blast up to 30 JPEGs or 20 RAWs. It's an 8K 60p marvel as well, with high-res video in-camera that eclipses the competition. Both stills and video are powered by what I think is Nikon's best autofocus ever, which is edging ever closer to Canon's market-leading AF tech. And it comes with the Pro DSLR-style integrated vertical grip for seamless shooting and even better battery life. You wanted the best, you got it. So that's it for the top 5 best camera for sports photography in 2023. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive the notifications about our latest video.